The story begins by showing two buses traveling on a road. The buses are filled with many female students, all heading to their class. Among them is a girl named Mitsuko, who is quite pretty. She is writing something in her notebook. When her friends start telling her, "Why are you writing all the time? What will you get by making notes like this? Look, everyone here is enjoying themselves. Why don't you?" Saying this, her friend snatches her notebook, and her pen falls to the floor. As she bends down to pick up her pen, we suddenly see something moving very fast, and it cuts the girls and the two buses cleanly in half. Due to this, all the girls are sliced into two pieces. As Mitsuko stands up, she is completely shocked to see what has happened. She survived only because she had bent down to pick up her pen. She is terrified by this sight and gets off the bus and starts running. Here we learn that the thing that sliced everyone was nothing but the wind itself, which was cutting everyone. This wind now chases Mitsuko. Seeing this, Mitsuko screams and runs very fast. While running, she sees 4 more girls ahead, and she tells them to duck, but it's too late. The wind slices them in half too. However, Mitsuko manages to save one girl. Just then, she notices some girls cycling, heading somewhere. She tries to save them too, but the wind does the same to them as it did to her friends. And during this, the girl Mitsuko had just saved from the invisible thing is also killed. Now she is quite scared seeing all this and starts running here and there. Next, we see that when Mitsuko goes near a river, she is surprised to see that the river is already filled with many dead bodies that had been sliced by the wind, the invisible entity. She takes clothes from one of the dead bodies and changes. In the next scene, we see Mitsuko walking, arriving at a school, where there are many other female students. Their uniform is quite different from Mitsuko's uniform, suggesting she is not a student of their school. Just then, a girl comes to Mitsuko and says, "How are you?" Actually, this girl is her best friend, but Mitsuko asks her, "Are you really my best friend?" Because she can't understand what is happening to her. She is in shock. Here we also learn that Mitsuko and her best friend love each other very much. Just then, a strong wind blows, and Mitsuko, scared, runs inside the building. Her best friend doesn't understand what is happening. She asks Mitsuko, "Why are you trembling so much? And why are you so scared? What happened to you?" Then Mitsuko tells her best friend everything, how a gust of wind came and sliced all her school students. Hearing this, her friend takes her to the window, puts her hand out, and says, "Look, this is just air, nothing else." Here, Mitsuko's heart finds some peace, and she starts feeling that perhaps this might just be her dream. After this, Mitsuko's best friend takes her 2 other friends and plans to skip class. As the 4 of them are about to leave the class, their teacher arrives and sees them, but the 4 of them run away. The 4 of them run until they reach a lake. There, Mitsuko's best friend tells her 2 friends about her dream. Then one of the girls says, "It might be true, like the mirror world, where everything is the opposite of this world." Saying this, she throws a stone into the pond and says, "Look, I threw a stone here, but maybe in the other world I didn't." Just then, a crocodile emerges from the pond and eats one of the girls. Then the girl says, "Look, I told you, what happens in this world doesn't happen in that world, and what happens in that world can't happen in this world." So she was eaten by the crocodile in that world too, and look, she is completely safe here. Near the same lake, a bed appears. The 4 of them pick up the pillows from the bed and start playing. Just then, we see 2 girls watching them from a distance. One of those 2 girls was dressed as a bride, because these 2 girls had married each other. After this, one friend suggests that they must do something that would be impossible in that world, because their fate is already written, but they can still change it. After this, all the girls return to their school and go to class for the next lecture. Just then, Mitsuko sees a pillow lying next to her. As soon as she bends down to pick up the pillow, her teacher starts firing a gun all over the class, and as soon as Mitsuko picks up the pillow and looks up, all the girls in her class have been killed, and once again she is saved. Just like the last time in her dreams, Mitsuko's teacher comes to her and says, "How dare you skip this class? Your death is certain too." Just then, 2 more girls arrive and try to save Mitsuko and run away. But another teacher comes there and kills both those girls. Now, whatever students were left alive, Mitsuko starts running outside with them, but all the school teachers start firing on all those girls. Now, during the firing, as all the girls come out, the wind slices them. Here, Mitsuko is once again left alone, and she runs away from there, going through a crowded area and reaching a police station. She starts telling everything there. After hearing her, the police officer girl tells her, "But you are not wearing school clothes." And when she holds a mirror in front of her, Mitsuko sees in the mirror that she has completely changed, and people were not calling her by the name Mitsuko, but by some other name. Here we find out that she was about to get married. Then the same police officer takes her for her wedding. Seeing this, the surrounding people are congratulating her. As they all reach the church, Mitsuko's best friend is also present there. Mitsuko asks her, "What is all this happening to me?" Then her friend tells her, "Be quiet now. We are under someone's control. Just do as I say." And saying this, she makes her wear her wedding dress and tells her to go there as she moves forward for her marriage ceremony. All the girls there start making fun of her. Seeing this, her best friend starts killing everyone one by one. After this, as Mitsuko moves forward, she sees a coffin instead of her groom. Upon opening the coffin, a large pig comes out. Mitsuko gets very scared seeing it and attacks it with a broken bottle. After this, Mitsuko and her best friend run out of the church. Two girls try to stop them at the gate, but Mitsuko's best friend kills them and they run away. Mitsuko was running in the opposite direction because now she felt that something too wrong was happening to her. Going further, she looks at herself in another mirror, and she finds herself changed once again. Now, where Mitsuko was, a race was taking place. Just then, some girls come to her and say, "You are a very good racer. Why are you standing? Why aren't you running?" And when she starts running, she starts feeling a lot of energy in herself. After this, Mitsuko tries her best to win the race while running. She also sees her dead friends who were killed in her school some time ago. Just then, her best friend also arrives. Then they both notice that the same pig and the women who were stopping them in the church are all coming towards them while running. Some girls start telling Mitsuko, "Get out of this world." After this, we see that Mitsuko runs until she reaches a deserted dark place. There, some students wearing uniforms appear. All those girls start telling Mitsuko, "We are all dead, and we will kill you too." But then Mitsuko's best friend comes there, kills that girl, and makes Mitsuko run away. Mitsuko's best friend asks her to shout her name loudly, which Mitsuko does. With this, Mitsuko returns to her original form. Her best friend shows her hand and says, "Please, pull out the wire in my hand so that I can get out of this world." But Mitsuko was also afraid that pulling the wire might kill her, and since Mitsuko loved her best friend very much, she didn't want to do that, but after being forced more, she pulls her wires. As soon as the wire is pulled, her best friend's body is sliced into two pieces, and just then, she sees a gate. Coming out of that door, she sees that she has now arrived in the men's world. Her posters were also pasted there, which some boys were looking at. Then a boy comes to Mitsuko and says, "You are in the future." Hearing this, she faints. After some time, when she regains consciousness, she moves forward. Then she sees an old man playing a game, and in that game, Mitsuko appears as the same character she is now. Seeing Mitsuko, the old man starts saying, "I created this game, and I am the one who is controlling all of you. You were killed a long time ago, but I took your DNA and recreated you." When Mitsuko hears this and realizes that this is a game, she feels that perhaps she can still go to her world. Just then, a man comes and starts calling Mitsuko to him. Then the old man asks Mitsuko to complete her last level. She starts moving forward. Just then, Mitsuko remembers what her friend had said, that if they do something in this world that is impossible in the other world, they will get out of this game. And with this, she chokes the man and says, "Stop playing with us." Saying this, Mitsuko takes the old man's stick and stabs herself in the stomach with it, due to which he dies. And here we see that the old man could not have imagined that Mitsuko would do something like this. And with this, her destiny changes completely. She had died in this world, the game. But in the real world, she was still alive. Next, it is also shown that Mitsuko's remaining characters also kill themselves for some reason, and now they are all no longer part of the game. In the next scene, Mitsuko is shown lying in a snowy place, and now she has arrived in her real world. And with this mind-bending story ends here.